It's early morning in the Radnor Forest. I've got a great view. I've been out this morning to capture the sunrise. I hope it's come out well. It was a beautiful sunrise across the Radnorshire plain toward the Clee Hill area. Beautiful, deep red, rich. I'm just lying down for half an hour, getting ready to pack the gear up and head towards the water breaks its neck. The waterfall, which is on the western slopes, southwestern slopes of the Radnor Forest. Last night I got driven round the forest, and it is a forest. It's huge, it's massive, on the northern fringes of the high hills here, by a guy called Matt. It was good fun. He's a local, a farmer's son. He was digging a mountain bike trail in the forest when I came across him. So I'm going to pack my gear up, or start at least, in about a quarter of an hour, and just have a bite to eat and then set off for the rest of the day. This is lovely terrain. You've got to go nice and steady, otherwise your ankle will be buggered. So right, we's going down and get a bit of water when we're down there. There's the Harley Valley, Black Mountains and Brecon Beacons in the background. Right, so we've descended into the Harley Valley, right into the heart of it. You can hear the water running off the tops. You can't see the valley proper, but it's steep and impressive and majestic, I would say.
The wind will drift and spread the flame. A spark will land inside your heart. You will never be the same as ashes tear your life apart. Tragedy can make us stronger, but cannot be undone. If you wish it, it will happen. Fates aren't sealed for everyone.
Good going. Look at this. This dry rivulet. You know, the hills and the mountains are full of hundreds of thousands of them. But to walk them is amazing. You can see how the water flows and how it's forcing all the rock down. It's fascinating. The momentum, the energy involved. Right, continue on up. This is good. I'm enjoying this. Now you might not be able to see it, but we're looking towards Plumlumman, the highest point in the Cambrian Mountains. Just a tiny little peak, you might be able to make it out, but that's the source of the River Wye and the River Severn. The Wye flows to the left, the River Severn flows to the right. What a view. Water breaks its neck, even after all the rain we've had. Might be dry, might be just a little bit of a trickle, because this is the source. So we'll see what happens there. That's where we're heading. Probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We'll see whether or not the waterfall is flowing. Status report number 2. We have water. All of a sudden it appears. H2O out of the hills. It was bone dry, but now we have a trickle. Okay, let's go. I was just thinking about how all the great waterfalls in the world, or most of them, stop flowing during season. When you look at great waterfalls in Yosemite Park, they dry up in the summer months. It was most unusual this, because at the top it's bone dry, and then in the midsection the rivulet starts to flow. And then at the top here, just before it reaches water breaks its neck, it dries up again. Now, or rather the water disappears, it kind of seeps into the ground. It'd be interesting to see whether or not this waterfall is actually operating or flowing. I.e. that seepage has kind of re-emerged somewhere. Be interesting to see. We're close by now, so down there somewhere. See, I can hear water. Water has emerged again, you see. It's disappeared and it's returned again. I think it's seeped into the ground and re-emerged. As you can see, there is water, but it's a trickle. I've just been speaking to some people, and the water breaks its neck is flowing, but marginally so. All this in front of you is usually underwater. The last time I came it was all underwater. I forget what time of month that was now. But anyway, I'll be back later on in the year when it's wetter and it's in full spate. But interesting to follow it.